About 37 million people around the world are currently living with AIDS, making the disease one of the worst pandemics in modern history.
Acronym AIDS refers to Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome. It is the last stage of HIV infection. It occurs when the body's immune system is severely harmed by a virus. Regardless of their CD4 count, patients develop one or more opportunistic infections. People with AIDS have a 3 years survival rate if they do not take HIV medication. Since the epidemic, 79.3 million individuals have been infected with HIV, with 36.3 million dying from the disease. At the end of 2020, 37.7 million persons worldwide were living with HIV. Globally, an estimated 0.7% of persons aged 50 to 49 years are infected with HIV. With about 1 in every 25 adults living with HIV, the West African region continues to be the most severely infected, accounting for more than 2/3 of all HIV-positive people globally.
AIDS. A person has to be contracted HIV, but having HIV doesn't necessarily mean that someone will develop AIDS. As case of HIV progress through 3 stages. Stage 1, acute stage, the stage of first few weeks after transmission. Stage 2, clinical latency or the chronic stage. Stage 3, AIDS. As HIV lowers the CD4 cell count, the immune system weakens. A typical adult CD4 count is 500 to 1500 per cubic millimeter. A person with count below 200 is considered to have AIDS. How quickly case of HIV progress through the chronic stage varies significantly from person to person. Without treatment, it can last a decade before it runs to AIDS. With treatment, it can last indefinitely.
It is caused by HIV. A person can't get AIDS if they haven't contracted HIV. Healthy individuals have a CD4 count of 500 to 1000 per cubic millimeter. Without treatment, HIV continues to multiply and destroy CD4 cells. If a person's CD4 count falls below 200, they have AIDS. Also, if someone with HIV develops an opportunistic infection associated with HIV, they can still be diagnosed with AIDS, even if their CD4 count is above 200.
What are the symptoms of AIDS? There are several symptoms of AIDS. Symptoms of AIDS can include: first, recurrent fever; second, chronic swollen lip gland, especially of the armpits, neck and groin; third, chronic fatigue; fourth, night sweats; fifth, dark splotches under the skin or inside the mouth, nose or eyelids; sixth, sores, spots or lesion of the mouth and tongue, genitals or anus; 7. Bump, lesion or rashes of the skin; 8. Recurrent or chronic diarrhea; 9. Rapid weight loss; 10. Neurologic problems such as trouble concentrating, memory loss and confusion; 11. Anxiety and depression. Tips for prevention for sexual encounters. You are vulnerable to contracting HIV if you exchange bodily fluids with another person. These include the following that can be shared during sex. First, semen; second, vaginal fluids; third, other substances. There are several ways to prevent the contraction and transmission of HIV through sexual encounters. Here are a few things to consider. First, a barrier method during sex. Second, choose your sexual partners wisely. Third, consider intimate activities that don't involve the exchange of bodily fluids. Fourth, test yourself regularly for HIV and other STIs. Fifth, avoid misusing drugs and alcohol. 6. Take medication that can protect you from HIV. 7. Don't share needles. 8. Use sterilized needles.
That is why, before it becomes more serious, we must take steps to protect ourselves. It must be rejected. We must defend ourselves, stay well and look out for another.
Guys, protection is action. No discussion. None!